The reason this election in South Africa was so important is because everyone is waiting to see if the ruling party, the ANC, will hold on to their power. And it could be close because South Africa is dealing with many issues, some of which might sound familiar.
South Africa has the highest inequality in the world. Researchers say more than 90% of national wealth is owned by 10% of South Africans, who are mainly white. About 80%, who are mostly black, own nothing.
That's right. Decades after apartheid, or apartheid as it's called here, South Africa is still super divided along racial lines. And I know all the Mandela movies make it seem like everything turned out okay. Yeah. But after the cameras stopped rolling, South Africans were like, all right, that was nice. Let's go our separate ways, everybody. All right, bye-bye. We'll come back for the next movie. And it's not just income inequality affecting the people. No, many of South Africa's youth feel that their future isn't looking too bright.
In the last 3 years, thousands of students have protested against higher university fees and demanding free education for students.
Education in South Africa has become so expensive in that even those who are middle class can't afford to study anymore.
Student debt continues to rise. Government subsidies per student declines.
Yeah, students in South Africa are so mad about the high price of college, they're even burning down the schools in protest, which is one way to get rid of student debt. I mean, yeah, you can't owe the university if there is no university. That's pretty smart, pretty smart. I mean, look at that. They literally set fire to a piece of their campus. American students might feel the burn, South African students just burn. Yeah, they're just up there. Wouldn't it be funny if we have an African Bernie who's up there and he's like, those college rents are too high, too high. We need to bring it all down. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Oh, and this might shock some Americans to see, but did you know some South Africans aren't too fond of immigrants either?
25 years into democracy, communities who feel let down by their government quick to blame African migrants for every social ill.
We get a lot of foreigners into the country here, and our local guys that can't get jobs.
Foreigners are bringing drugs and weapons to our poor communities. We don't want them here. We are not xenophobes. We just don't want them here.
Good Lord. If Trump sees that woman, he's gonna fall in love. He's gonna be like, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to my new head of ICE, Gugu, Gugu, Lady Gugu, everybody, Lady Gugu, Lady Gugu. Oh, and speaking of Trump, South Africa also has a popular anti-establishment politician in this election. His name is Julius Malema. And if you think Trump is bad, wait until you see how Julius treats the press.
These crooks who are calling themselves journalists.
You see, the problem here at home is that we are not that advanced with our journalists.
Depends on the.
How do you reassure the foreign investors?
No, you must give me a chance to speak, unless you want to have this interview with yourself.
You are a small boy, you can't do anything.
I didn't come here to...
Come out, go out. Bastard!
Oh man, that is the best ending to an interview I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, forget no comment. I'm gonna go with that from now on. Trevor, why did you wear a t-shirt to the Met Gala? Bastard! Come on! Bastard! You bastard! And if you're one of those people thinking right now, you know what, Trevor, this doesn't seem too extreme. He just hates the press. Well, you might want to buckle up for this one.
Policeman that enjoys shooting at black people. You want to shoot? Are you thirsty to shoot? Go to parliament. That parliament is full of thugs and criminals. Go and shoot them randomly. Don't select.
I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm saying to you, we have not called for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future.
God damn. He just speaks about genocide like he's talking about remodeling his kitchen. He says like, yeah, so maybe I will break down that wall and change those cabinets and kill all the white people. But I don't know, you never know. I don't know. Actually, that sounds crazy. Maybe I'll leave the cabinets. You're right.